Hello students, today we are going to discuss class 9 chapter number 1 matter in our surrounding, second part. In the previous part I have described you about what is matter, types of matter, and according to the physical classification, chemical classification, and the distributions of physical and chemical classifications of matter like solid, liquid, gas, plasma, BEC, and after then I had informed you about the chemical classifications like elements, compound, mixture, homogeneous mixture, and heterogeneous mixture. Today, the last topic was interchanging states of matter from solid to liquid, liquid to gas. So solid, when we heat to the solid, it converts into liquid, and when we heat to the liquid it converts into gas, and when we cool to the gas it becomes liquid, when we cool to the liquid it becomes solid. Before going to the second point, I would give you some differences between the solid, liquid and gas. First of all, you have to just make one table. In that table, three parts: solid, liquid, gas. Now in the first point you have to write in the solid. Solid have fixed shape, size and volume. In the liquid you have to write liquid have fixed volume but not the fixed shape and size. And gas neither have fixed shape nor have fixed volume. The second point, all of you know solid intermolecular particles are tightly held to each other, liquid loosely and gas freely. Solid melting and boiling points are high, liquid low boiling points than solid, and gas low melting point and low boiling points. Next point, solid have any number of surfaces, liquid have only one upper level of surface, and gas do not have surfaces. Next point, if we are moving towards solid possesses least compressibility. If you will try to compress the solid, it's not possible, but if you try to compress the liquid possesses higher compressibility in comparison to solid, and gases possesses highest compressibility. You can compress the gas, but low in liquid and no in solid. Solid have small inter particles distances but strong interparticle force of attractions. Liquid have little bit gap between the two particles, so they are not so tightly held with each other as the solid is, and gases are freely particles as I have told you. So these were the three differences between the solid, liquid and gas. Now we will move towards the sublimation. Have you heard the word called sublimations? Solid, liquid, gas, it was very easy, but if I talk about the sublimations, have you heard about it? The process in which solid state directly changes into the vapor state. The process by which any solid atom directly changes into the gaseous atom. You may have seen here, I have told you about the ice. If you heat the ice, it becomes water, and if you heat the water, it becomes vapor. If you cool the vapor, it becomes water, and if you cool the water, it becomes ice. So these were the three states: solid, liquid and gas. If I am talking about directly solid to gas, any solid directly converts into the gas. So can you tell me what is that state? That state is called sublimation. The process by which solid directly changes to the vapor state is called sublimation. As for example, camphor. Camphor means kapoor, and God Aarti we do that kapoor. So that's called camphor. Camphor, when we burn a camphor, that camphor directly changes into the gas. It does not change into the liquid. The next topic is melting or fusion. The process in which a solid changes into the liquid state by observing heat or constant temperature. Definitely you have seen here solid change into the liquid. That's called melting point. Melting, or it's also called fusion. The process in which solid changes into the liquid state by observing heat. When you see that solid observe the heat, so definitely as solid observe the heat, it starts melting, and it changes into the liquid state by observing the heat at a constant temperature. Now we are moving towards the freezing or solidifications. Definitely you will see that water, I have told you how that liquid converts into the solid by cooling it. Definitely. So here if I talk about the freezing or solidification, the process in which liquid changes into the solid state by giving out heat at a constant temperature. Giving out heat. Here I have told you about when they absorb heat, then they become liquid, definitely in the melting point, but as they give out heat, they become as they give out heat, they become solid. Here, liquid, as you have seen here, as liquid absorb the heat, so it becomes vapor, or definitely it becomes melt. A solid absorb the heat, so solid start melting and it becomes liquid, and liquid remove the heat from it, so it becomes a solid, it becomes freezing. That's called freezing or solid, the process in which a liquid change into solid state by giving out heat at a constant temperature. When liquid give out the heat at a constant temperature is called solidification, or it's called freezing. Next is our condensation. These things you may have heard in the previous classes also. The process in which gas changes into the liquid state is called condensation, and the process in which gas changes into the liquid state by giving out heat at a constant temperature. Here two things I am giving you again and again: giving heat, taking heat at a constant temperature. Remember that word. Condensation, I am telling you, liquid process in which gas change into the liquid state at a constant temperature by giving out heat is called condensation. Can you tell me vaporizations? The process in which liquid changes into the gaseous state by absorbing heat at a constant temperature. What do you mean by boiling? Have you heard about the boiling? You may have seen this. Vegetables are boiling, water is boiling. So boiling is a bulk phenomenon. Particles from the bulk whole or the liquid change into the vapor state. You will see the water is boiling, your water is changing into the water vapor. How does it change? So as the boiling process occurs, means in the liquid as we give the heat. So from the phenomenon in which liquid change into the vapor state is called boiling, and it is a bulk phenomenon, it is not a single phenomenon. The change of state from liquid to vapor at any temperature, not constant temperature, at any temperature, that is called evaporation. As for example, if you are going to boil water, what will happen? You are taking the water, you have put water on the gas stove, and you will see at a certain temperature, you don't know at which temperature, but as you will measure that time, you will know it's 100 degree or 90 degree or whatsoever, 100 degrees Celsius, the water starts boiling. So you will see that temperature is boiling. Means at any temperature when liquid starts changing their states into the evaporation, that is called boiling. Now what is evaporation? Evaporation is a surface phenomenon where particles from the surface gain enough energy to overcome the forces attraction present in the liquid and change into the vapor state. Means evaporation is a process by which liquid change into gaseous. Means whatever the energy in the liquid, the attraction is present, as it removes, so that it converts into the gaseous state. You will see solid to liquid, liquid to gas. These are the evaporation is a process by which the particles from the surface gain enough energy. It gains enough energy to overcome the forces of attraction present in the liquid and change into the whatever it gains energy. All of us know that if they will not get energy, they are not going to change the state. As the liquid get enough amount of energy, so they are going to change, and this enough amount of energy is the heat. As the liquid get enough amount of heat, so it changes into the state that's called vapor, and that is evaporation. And next point is latent heat of vaporization. What is latent heat? Latent means a hidden heat. What is hidden? Hidden means it is secret. Means latent heat of vaporization is the heat energy required to change 1 kg of liquid to gas at atmospheric process or boiling point. Means when 1 kg of liquid changes into the vapor, when 1 kg of liquid change to gas at atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure. Once again I am repeating, when 1 kg of liquid changes into gas at atmospheric pressure at its boiling point is called latent heat of that liquid. So this was our second part of class 9 chapter 1, matter in our surrounding. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.